here with a look at turbo. You can see here this thing is getting very close to breaking. This is on a 4-hour chart. It's right at the top of forming a wedge right at the very top here. You can see the bottom half down here, coming up somewhere up right about through here. All right, and there's that bottom part of this, almost like a flag pattern, but once again, I like my Elliott waves. You can see here it's looking, like a 5 wave up here. The question is, does it pull back any deeper? You don't want to. It cannot come down here and take out the the top of wave 1 here. That would violate anything. So anything deeper than that would take out any type of 5 wave Elliott wave thing here. Now. You also got a trend line coming through here on the bottom half also. I can see it right through here. Yeah, right through there. Alright, so you got this wedge here, and you got a bigger size wedge on this thing, but turbo looking pretty decent. If we come over here and take a look at the Altseason index, it's at a 51. That's the highest it's been in a while. All right, yesterday I think it was, what was it, a 52, I think, yesterday. What is it, 90 out of the top 100 tokens are in the green for the past 90 days. So that is looking very good. The fear and greed index is at a 67 in greed. And if we come over here and take a look, I'll show you the altcoin season index, because that lists the top 100 tokens on here also. I'll show you what kind of run they've been on here. Let's open this up a little bit here to get a full page. There we go. There we go. At a 53. Yesterday it was at a 55. Last week it was at a 32. All right. Last month, Bitcoin season. The yearly highs, December 2024, it says we were in an alt season, was in 87. Yearly low, Bitcoin season at a -12. Now here's your top 100 tokens. Top 100 coins performance over the last 90 days. All right, so we start up here with Penguin, up about a 5.5x. SPX almost a 3x, virtual 1.5x, hype 1.5, bonk 1.5. These go the whole way down through here. Pretty decent gains down through here. Go the whole way down, and you can see here we're getting there. There we go. There's Bitcoin at 28%. That's pretty decent for the last 90 days. Go the whole way down here. This is the top 100. All right, so you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the red for the last 90 days out of the top 100. So 89% of the top 100 tokens are in the green, and the lowest is 2.1%. That's APT. Then you have render. Render's going to pick it up. These ones that are towards the bottom here. I bet you these are the ones that really start picking up steam at the beginning of alt season too. Your lower part of the pack down here out of the top 100. There's Caspa 18.3%. So looking pretty good. Check this out. Number of cryptocurrencies. Take a guess. What do you think? 10,000, 100,000? How about this? Look at this crazy number. 18.73 million cryptos. Isn't that crazy? Last 24 hours, total cryptos created 30,745. Last week, 180,000. Last 30 days, 1.238 million. That's crazy, right? Unbelievable. And you can see way back here, if we open this graph up, back in 2020, what did you have? 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, the whole way through here. Then you had a massive spike there on June of 2022. And it kind of, went 1,500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. But look what happened when we hit, what was it, roughly August, September, October of 2024. You know, I think Pump Fun might have had a lot to do with it, right, on Solana. Um, I think that, I mean, I don't know how many tokens are created a day on there. A lot, right? Um, so you have a lot of stuff like that out there. There's people making, oh my god, I don't know how many tokens a day on Pump Fun. You know, let's just take a look real quick. All right, number. I'm curious. Tokens created per day on Pump Fun. Pumped up on. Let's see. It's got to be a lot, right? I mean, it has to be a pal. Let's see. Pump Fun, for example, on Pump Fun's daily token creation varies, but it can be a significant portion of Solana's token launches. For example, on one Tuesday, 22,000 new tokens were launched on Solana, and Pump Fun accounted for about 19,000 of them, which is about 83% of the total. So there you go. You know, 22,000 on one Tuesday. So Pump Fun has a lot to do with it. You know, Pumped Up on. You can create a token over there, launch it for just a couple bucks, and see how it does. You know, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty easy to do, but on one Monday of record, 261 tokens were deployed on the platform. So there you go. That had a lot to do with it, right? Pump Fun, definitely. There's another pretty cool thing over here I want to show you too. Where is it? It had to deal with the exchanges. Maybe it's down here. Yeah, right here. Cryptocurrencies by chain. Check this out. Back in 2015, look, ETH, 98.63% of the market rate was on Ethereum in 2015. Didn't have much else out there to launch tokens on, right? You come over here to, all right, July of 2017, 97%. August, there you go, Binance Smart Chain launched, 49%. And then when we come over the whole way over to today, we're at Solana has 60%. And once again, Pumped Up button has a lot to do with it, right? Look at ETH, 2.79. You know, people getting away from Ethereum gas. I mean, that's a big thing. All right, I thought that was some pretty cool stuff to include in the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and let me know you like stuff like that, and we'll start including it more in the video. There's 1,000 bonk. Look at this thing, just starting to break out, starting to take a run here. But what I want to show you is Bitcoin dominance here. It's taking a pretty good nosedive. All right, we go on a weekly. Look at this. Look at that red candle. That is what we wanted to see, right? For sure. No question about it. Big red candle. Big rejection up here at the 786, and never got out of our box that we drew up here, and is rolling right over. You're going to have bounces. It's going to bounce up, and that's going to roll over again. Once we break this yellow line right here, though, this one right down through here, that's when things are really going to get going, right? So Bitcoin dominance, rolling right over the weekly RSI. Look at that, straight down. Look at the monthly. Check this out. Boom, straight down. That's what we want to see right there. Okay, want to get this thing going, just like over here in 2021. You know, once we got that first big red candle, that's all she wrote. It was downhill from there. Okay, we got our big fat red candle. We're looking for our drop here. There was the support line over there, and it busted right through it, smashed right down. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 months of alt season there. Okay, and we're not even technically in an alt season yet. Kind of the beginning phases, right? As far as Bitcoin goes, Let's take a look at it. I want my Binance chart, which I believe it's this one. Yeah. Oh boy, looking pretty messy up here, right? And let's clear a little bit of this off. I had a theory here. I don't know if it's working out or not. We'll have to go in on a 4 hour and see. Alright, I was thinking an ABC. Still technically still in that zone, okay? Until it breaks up through a 618 or 702. We are still right in that 618 territory, okay? Has broken out of the wedge here. This is what I found in a really really sneaky by the market, right? Let's get this off here a second. I want to show you this. You have a lot of your traders out there use the fib. They see a 618 on Bitcoin. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, all right? Short, all right? A, B, looking for a short. Comes down, comes up, breaks out of the wedge, right? So you have people closing their shorts over there. And what to do? Rolls right back over. All right. Then you got people jumping back in shorts, and what to do? It breaks out of the bottom. All right, here we go, and then runs right back up top. Grabbing money, grabbing liquidity before it makes its real move here. That's what this thing is super good at. Isn't it crazy though? I mean, it gets you. It 100% gets you. It gets everybody, you know. I mean, you get your wins. That's how it goes. But then look what happened here. This is what was crazy, right? You thought it was going to short here, comes down, does a breakout. You close your short, or you close your short. You go long. What's it do? It breaks down back in. So you jump in a short. It comes out the bottom. You think it's going to go head down, and what's it do? It comes right back up. Unbelievable. I mean, it just it grabbed so much money with these moves through here. I'm curious, you know, what it really got out of there. But it's still looking, you know, until it takes out this yellow line up here, still looking like an ABC to me, right? A, B, C, and we'll see how it plays out. No guarantees with that, you know. Did break out the top side of this wedge. The question is, does it have enough gas to get through up here? Right, it's going to have to take out this level up here, about 120,300, something like that, and a closing candle above that. All right, if it does, you know, say it does make it up through there. All right, then your next target up there would be about 127. Now, if it comes down and does an ABC, all right, then it's going to pull down here, and then your next target is going to be 129, 129, 130, right in that area. Well, look at this, right? 129, 130. That's this green line up here, okay, roughly. Right up in this box up here, if it does an ABC. Now, if we go off our high over here, where we got 131, that puts us right up in that area. So, you know, my money, I guess, you know, if I had to take a guess here, I think it's going to do an ABC. I do. It lines up with a fib on the bigger time frame. This is on a 4 hour. We were out on a daily on the other one. So we'll see what happens here. If it takes out 120,300 with a closing candle above there, probably 121,000, you know, then look for a target up towards 129, 130. If it ABCs, you know, then it's probably heading up, 131, up in that range, up through there. Or I'm sorry, not 129. I mean, that was a full. That's because I pulled my fib the whole way down. If it breaks up through here, 127, 128. Okay, so big difference, right? No, not a huge difference, $3,000 to $5,000, but it makes a big difference if you own Bitcoin, right? So we'll see what happens. Keep your eye on it. Over here on Turbo, let's see if it's done anything since. No. getting rejected here, rolling back a little bit here. All right, so let's see what's going on in here. If you put a fib on this thing, hasn't hit any levels in here yet to really look at. Over here, I guess if you pull down the bottom, it did come up to a 618 here. So does it ABC here like I originally said last video? ABC, down here somewhere, down to this range. If it does a ABC, look for it to come down here, down towards this area here. Now if it holds here and it does break out of this wedge, all right, then you'd be looking, say it breaks out of the wedge and starts heading to the upside, then you could be looking up towards 0.008. Right, that would be the target for it. At least this box right here, right up through here, 618702, right up to this area here. All right, that would be your first target to watch for. All right, if it gets rejected here, and it starts breaking down and breaks out the bottom of this side of this wedge, then look for this 0.0045 area and look for a ABC, and then heading up from there. Which, if you're looking for a higher target, that's a good thing, because if it does pull back down there, all right, and then it starts from down here, then you're looking then you're looking up at 0.0085 or 0.006 to 0.0062. Your target's bigger, but that's right on top of wave 1 too. Look at that. I mean, that would literally put you right on top of wave 1. I mean, so we'll see what happens here with this thing. Makes you wonder, maybe, boy, I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to break out of this wedge up here, probably, more than likely, the way it's looking. We got the RSIs. Let's look at the daily. That's the weekly. The weekly looks great. The daily, daily's trying to turn back up. Okay, you got your daily trying to turn back up there. That looks pretty clean. Come over here. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. Turbo's looking great. I think this thing has a long ways to go. Overall, it's up around that 702 on the daily, the bigger time frame here. So yeah, it could make a really nice run here pretty soon, guys. This thing's looking really, really good. The monthly looks perfect right at the bottom, heading up here. So keep your eye on turbo, looking very, very good. Got Bitcoin dominance crashing down like we're looking for, and looking for an alt season to start here. And you can see out on a monthly, look at this. This is looking pretty decent here, guys. Looks like a 1, 2, working on a 3 wave. This thing could head up there pretty good. Who knows where it'll go, but it's looking pretty decent for sure. All right, have a great day, everybody. Please hit that like and subscribe. Come over and join us. Sign up for a level 3 membership. Come over and join us in Discord. Got people posting a ton of great trades over there. They posted a bunch of them over there today. A lot of great traders over there. So come join us over there. We'd love to have you. I'll talk to you soon, guys.